to another little Think WTF chit-chat. Next day, fresh in the kitchen here. Same little smeg in the background.
I think Mike wants my smeg.
Yes, my wife wants Brett's smeg. In fact, my wife wants Martha's smeg.
Yeah, I was about to say my smeg.
Yeah, no. This is not your room. We're only in here because Brett's wife's not here today. So yeah. So the disruption of trust.
So yes, I think we need to get into it.
I do, but let's step back a bit as well, and let's understand that this is just not you and me blowing smoke out of our asses just to kind of give you like another buzzword to go and start chasing around.
I mean, we've been researching this for 6 months. We've been
Absolutely.
trying it. We've been out there in the market. We've been speaking about it. We've been doing keynotes, but not about trust. We've been doing about the methodology and process to get you there. And actually, what we've realized is you've got to better understand the destination.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is the destination. And this is what's really being disrupted, right?
No, absolutely. But also there's some empirical evidence behind this. The Edelman report came out.
That's good. Should we stop there?
Well, that's what I thought we would do.
Yeah, sorry. I'm looking at another slide here.
No, carry on.
Okay, there we go.
Bro, we're still on the same video. He's just been a dumb fuck. But anyway, the Edelman report, I think it came out in about March this year. And it's a really comprehensive trust barometer. Last year they said trust was in a crisis, and in this year it's really the idea that trust, we can't find the truth, and it's the fake news, and it's kind of exploded, this chaos, and just all around the world it's just like everyone's just talking shit and making stuff up, and we don't know who to believe.
It's this whole Trumpism and Guptism and everyone realizing that you can actually bend these systems. You can use these platforms that we have built
absolutely,
and you can use them for the wrong way.
Absolutely.
And it's made us all think about the ethics. And there are people using them for good and building good platforms, and there are other people using it for alternative kind of means, right?
But can I just, I mean, Trump's an interesting scenario because, you know what, the man may seem like a clown, but at the end of the day he got elected as the President of the United States. That's not a small achievement, and he's not a fool. Now, Scott Adams produced a book called Think Bigly, where he actually broke down Trump's strategy, and it was quite interesting. Trump is a master persuader. Now, just as an example, we all think Trump just makes up a lot of facts, and there are certain facts that he does make up, and I'm not disputing that. But when he uses terms like the wall, we all imagine that this massive wall, this brick wall, this concrete wall, this kind of prison is implemented between Mexico and America. But he didn't define it. He left it to everyone's imaginations. And this opens up a lot of imagination, which really drives a lot of people's own confirmation bias and cognitive dissonance in terms of what is real and what's actually going on, because they start making up shit around these things.
I thought you were on a squirrel.
No, I actually was on a very, very specific point. Because,
quite impressed.
No, because there are as many worldviews as there are people. And we justify our worldview through the biases when we confirm things. And that's why we form tribes. Absolutely. But we also justify our inabilities through cognitive dissonance. And it makes it a very, very subjective world. It's a very, very
word, especially for me.
It is. That's what I'm not asking you to say. But what it does mean is it makes it very, very difficult for us to actually understand what is true and what's not true. And we've now hit this crisis of what is trustworthy and what is not trustworthy. But the big one for us out of the Edelman research was the 4 institutions, because institutional trust has had a massive impact. Do you want to go into that, Brett?
The fall of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at the NGOs media.
I think it's all of it is built around scandal.
It is.
Is that where you're going with it?
No, it's just the 4 institutions. We're looking at NGOs.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a long day, Brett.
I dozed off there, but my mind squirreled.
Your mind was squirreling. I was not squirreling.
You're going to have to pick up on that one, Mike.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking.
No, you weren't. Okay. So this is Brett at his best. Oh, I love it. And you keep blaming me for the squirrel. Hey? How bad is this?
No.
How bad
thinking
is
about
this?
what's in the background.
Your speg is still there.
Oh my
Your
God,
speg is still there.
that's so bad.
but you know, it's really, if we look at the major institutions, really,
Yeah.
obviously our institutions are banks, telcos, or what have you. NGOs, media specifically, trust has actually declined in all of these institutions, which means people no longer or are trusting institutions less and less.
And
across
the
the
one
spectrum.
is government.
Government, sorry, yes. And certainly in South Africa, that's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, does anyone trust any of our politicians? They are the problem. But anyway, we're not a political show, so let's stop there.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think maybe it's time for us to stop there until the
I think
next
it's a good point. We understand now, we've got empirical proof, trust is broken.
Absolutely.
Edelman, guys. We'll put it on a link. Go to the Edelman Trust Report. Phenomenal. It's about 120 pages of just graphs.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And have a look. It's mind blowing. It kind of broke us.
It is.
And on that broken point.
Goodbye.